Hello, this is Coconut, and this video is about War Thunder. This is a new game I got into, and if you're like me, you probably noticed this game, I don't know, last year when it came on my radar first. The thing is that I discarded this game at first as being a very arcadey kind of game with too simple flight models and unrealistic flight model. I mean, all the videos I had seen were in third-person view, flying with the mouse, similar to what you are seeing here. So this is the arcade mode, and to my surprise, it's actually very fun, more fun than I thought. But what I'm really going to be focusing on in this game, I think, is in simulator battles, or maybe realistic battles. I haven't picked one. In these two modes, you are controlling an aircraft, typically using a joystick. I think you might have the option to use the mouse in realistic battles, but in simulator battles it's a joystick and no third-person view. So this is how it goes. If you try this game, I recommend you to not pick the Americans. The Americans have starter planes that are a bit... they are not as agile as biplanes. All nations have biplanes from what I have shown, except the Americans, who have some more traditional... they have only two wings, so to speak. And as a result they're a little less nimble and agile as biplanes. And when you're starting having an aircraft that can remain agile at all speeds, even at low speed, is a very good thing to have. It's easier to get into turn fights. But back into what's happening here. Here I'm having very simple fun. This is not a combat mission. It's a training flight, a test flight. The first thing I want to do is to be able to take off and to land with ease. So that takes a bit of practice. That's exactly what I'm doing here. Turning here, the main objective here is to lose speed, so that I can transition from the cruise speed to the landing speed. So I'm playing here on my computer, which has a 3-screen setup using NVIDIA Surround. I also have a homemade head tracking system. It's using, what is the name, OpenTracker, I think, OpenTrack, with a pattern that you print, a black and white pattern that you print and then that you stick onto a cap. And together with a video camera you can track your head movement. So it's a very good thing to have when you're using when you're flying. It also increases the level of immersion. It's actually sometimes get a bit of vertigo if I'm looking down on the ground when I'm doing tight turns. So it's gives a very nice feeling. So I'm approaching the landing strip. It's right ahead, as you can see. I'm slowing down. I have almost cut the engine, not entirely, now it's just about 18% thrust, I think. I'm mostly gliding at this point. I'll be landing gliding. And contact on the ground. Might look a bit rough here because I bounced once, but it's actually one of my better landings with this kind of plane. So now I'm trying something a bit more difficult. It's landing on an aircraft carrier. I changed to another plane which is meant to land on carriers. I don't think biplanes are meant to land on carriers. Every time I tried, I crashed or I bounced. Never managed to stop on the deck. Here the main difficulty here is that you don't see where you're landing because because the ship is below your nose. At this point here, I have to abort this landing because I saw that it was going a little too low. I'm used to flying a jet simulations where you have some pretty high-tech HUD with a flight path marker showing where you're going. No such thing here. You have to use the force, so to speak. It's a very nice feeling though to fly using your feelings and your gut instead of just adjusting numbers on your screen as flying jets sometimes can be. So second attempt here. Still the same problem. I have some difficulties seeing where I'm going. Ideally, the way I was trying to do things, and I think that was maybe not the right way, was to land basically the same way that I'm landing on land. That is, keep the nose up, bring the speed down, and although you certainly want to bring the speed down when landing on a carrier, I don't think keeping the nose up is really an option here, because you need to see where you're going. So here I'm level, I would say, horizontal plane. And I can use the optics in the middle here to help me land on the aircraft, land on the carrier, on the deck. I thought I was a bit down here, a bit worried, but I decided to take my chances anyway. And it worked, to my surprise. My first successful landing. That was all for today. Thank you for watching. And see you another time maybe if you also share my interests for flight simulations. Bye!